welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our niche series. And we are back with our Rosebush tribe, where the beautiful little Jabir, well, beautiful in his own way, is sitting up here with his new, very visible antenna and trying to call for any nichelings who might need the assistance of the Rosebush tribe. Look at you guys, we are currently in niche update version 1.1.1, meaning recently they made an update to the game, so all those things that we've been noticing, like a little dart's tail clipping through her ears, is now gone. So there will be a list in the description box that will give you guys the information about all the things that they updated, all the bugs that they fixed. There's still some things that they need to adjust, probably because it looks like those antennae aren't the final version. You guys can tell that they have a very gray looking set, so it probably means that they're going to get a new like recolor probably soon. We also have some small changes, like when you check in the family tree, we see that Dart and her family, all of our ones that have their beautiful scorpion tails, now are supposed to have poison resistance, but it doesn't really show up on the family tree. But if we actually look at them individually, you can see that it showcases that they have poison resistance now, which means that they're able to pick from the poisonous berry bushes. So yay us. I'm super excited to be back, you guys, and if you guys have been paying attention to this series, welcome back to our Rosebush tribe. We have our beautiful creatures from this side of our tribe who are descended from Emerald and Adnan, our creatures who washed up on the shores of our previous island and who ended up creating a very steadfast warrior-based line that are very interested in collecting food and picking up nuts and having a great family structure. And then we have our beautiful little pink scorpion-tailed nichelings. Basically, the matriarch of this side of our family was Iskra, our now goddess of the wanderers and outcasts, who brought in some wanderers and rogue males and had children with them, and now her children have kind of taken up her task of being welcomers to anyone who needs assistance. So they're kind of taking up her teachings more so. Jabir more than anyone, because he's one of our nichelings who has a very tender heart. He wants to make sure that everyone has everything that they need. He's not very selfish, and he definitely follows his mother's teachings very closely by trying to call out on this stump to see if any creatures need the assistance of the tribe. So I'm super excited to see what we can do with this tribe, you guys. I also got a definite confirmation from the devs that you can find the whale island. It's not something that you have to start the main menu from, and I can definitely attest to seeing that because Jay found it. Jay Plays, I'll leave a link to her channel in the description box as well. Great YouTuber, love her to pieces. She finally found it in her Let's Play, so that's great. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up some more genes on the way and then eventually find the whale island if we search far enough. So let's skip the day and see if we can get Jabir to call out for some more nichelings. Hopefully we'll be able to find a mate for Aracel, or maybe a mate for Sunstone. Sunstone's getting a little bit older, and when push comes to shove, we might end up having him mate with another one of our nichelings. We don't really have too many to work with, though. He might end up mating with Amber just so that we can keep his beautiful genes in our family, but he needs to have a line of his own. And I was thinking about putting the mermaid, well, not mermaid, it's not called mermaid. The where is it? It's called the tail fin. Well, fishing tail. I think it's not fishing tail. Where's the tail fin? Le gasp, maybe we lost it. The swimming tail, there it is. Apparently you have to travel to new islands to reach the swimming tail now. That's interesting. We used to be able to it used to just be here. Now we have to get it, so oops. Apparently we won't be able to turn Sunstone's line into a line of mermaids just yet, you guys. Alright, so let's skip the day and see what we can find. We've spent a total of 27 days surviving, and this is our third island, so hopefully we'll be able to start collecting some more wanderers, as the teachings of Iskra suggest. There we go. Oh, look. Oh wait, I didn't even realize that they were this close to the coconuts. So it looks like Leo will be able to test his strength. He has two very strong claws. I think he's going to test it to see if he can whack at this coconut. He's super cute. I just love the way he looks. He looks like a little lion. And so it looks like Amber had another baby. Sienna, C and B immunity genes, those beautiful green eyes, which seem to be a staple of our emerald line, which I absolutely adore. She has everything. She looks pretty good. I like her. I like her a lot. So let's see. We gotta name her something different. Someone suggested a really great name, and I actually have it on the top of my head, and because this little one has beautiful little pink ram horns, I think it's perfect. So Azalea is a great name for her. So we have Azalea is the newest little baby in our tribe. We'll welcome little one. And let's see, Rose is now old enough to leave the nest. So let's have Retsu and Dart have another baby. We'll have her pick up some berries. Retsu will sit here as well. There's some bunnies somewhere. I hear them. Let's have Riyadh. Well, before we do that, let's have Amber come over here and get pregnant again. And let's have Riyadh come over this way to see if he can do some hunting. He did find a healing plant, which is always good. And there are some things to dig up over this way, so we'll send Arasil over here to dig those up. And let's have Jabir clear the area and then do a call again. Nope, you're not seeing anyone. We didn't see anyone show up. I don't smell or hear anyone close by, so we'll just keep trying because currently we're kind of hurting for some genes, you guys. So let's have Leo clear that out. We seem to be being infested by crabbits, which is not the best thing ever. I don't think Sunstone would be very pleased with that. He does not like anything that could get his paws potentially dirty. So I think he's just going to be sitting there in front of the baby, a little bit put out, like, why is this thing crawling all over me? But let's see. I hope we can eventually get someone else to show up, because we really want to make sure we get Sunstone to have at least one child. And then it looks like Amber, it only has a few days left. I can't believe we lost so much time with them because of all the traveling. Ugh. And it looks like Jabir might be the one to have to stick around and help all the little ones. Well, Dart's gonna be around for a while. She'll have a little bit of time to teach Rose all the things that she needs to know about being a fierce, quiet little nicheling. I love our scorpion-tailed nichelings. They have such a good history now. So let's skip the day and see what we can do. Looks like we have a lot of girls now. Like, we went from having like only 2 girls to having like a ton of girls. This is kind of a problem. Not really. I mean, I know that these guys will absolutely adore having so many girls to pamper, but I don't know. It's kind of like a why? Because it means we're gonna have issues calling for other creatures in the future. But Mesila, who also has beautiful emerald green eyes. Oh, look at that. Okay, she has ram horns, inactive. She is not showcasing the poison tail. That will be interesting. No, not the poison tail, but the scorpion tail. Is that what they're calling it? Yeah, they're calling it scorpion tail. Little Rose, I think, is going to be a little bit more reserved than her mother. Dart absolutely dislikes being stuck in the nest all the time, but she's also very nurturing, so I know she'll take care of her babies, so we can kind of trust her to take care of them pretty well. Let's have Riyadh come help his son test his hunting a bit. Here we go. I think Leo would be very proud of himself. I think he'd be showing the dead crabbit to his baby sister, Azalea, being like, look what I did. Look what Dad helped me catch. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. So we gotta name this little one. She does not have a stinger, but she's absolutely adorably pink. What are we gonna name her? She has those green eyes. I don't really know what we're gonna call her. If we're gonna continue with our flower theme, since it seems to be the theme that we're going for this tribe, we can go. Oh, she can be my favorite flower. This is trivia for you guys, if you guys want to remember this. One of my favorite flowers is begonia. So we can name her, let's see. We'll name her Gonia, because I don't want to name her Begonia because it sounds weird, but we can name her Gonia. So she'll be named after a begonia, which is like a beautiful flower. I like them better than roses, because they're more interesting to me, but I know everybody has their own personal tastes. So let's see if we can call a few times. Is anyone gonna show up? Come on, guys. Help a sister out here. Call again. Ugh, we're not getting anyone. That is supposed to be helpful at the very least. Oh no, it's Alios' last day. He's been so diligently sitting there underneath a tree, picking up the nuts that he didn't really have time to like spend time with his siblings. Alios will miss you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe everyone has such a little time left. And even Riyad's a little bit older, and like Sunstone might be here for a little bit longer, but everyone is getting so old. Even Arasil, we need to get Arasil a mate too. This is getting dangerous, people. This is getting very dangerous. Oh wow, we don't even have anyone for him to mate with. I mean, technically we could mate Arasil with Azalea if he lives long enough for her to reach adulthood. He might. I'm not positive. And it would be weird. To be honest, it would be really weird. But I really want Sunstone to have a mate. Ugh. Jabir, keep trying. Hopefully someone will need our assistance. It's raining. It is a sign from the goddess, or at least for this side of the tribe. They were brought up underneath some of the teachings of our Lazuli tribe, which is considered part of our lore, which has the goddess Lapis Lazuli as a goddess of adventure and water and ocean. And this tribe had their mother Emerald was a devout follower of Lapis and Amethyst. So hopefully this will be a good sign. Maybe we'll have some very special children on this day. So Kiro is also another fighter. That's great. I think we're very much moving towards some warriors on this side. So we have Kiro, who has, oh, look at that red mane. Oh my god, we're definitely going for some lions on this side. Like, all of our male creatures seem to be going for that look. We need to name him something. So we have Rose, Leo, Gonia, Azalea, Kiro. What are we gonna name you, little one? Someone gave me some really great names. I have to check our niche name list. Definitely pass me some names, you guys. I always check them whenever I have episodes, because it always takes me a lot of effort trying to remember or figure out a good name for a creature. Like, this guy looks amazing, but I'm trying to think of what a good name would be for him. I don't want to name him anything that we have previously. Let's go with, I think everyone's giving me some really great names. Actually, someone did give me the name Kiro, so I think we're just gonna shorten this a tad. So the name that they gave me was just Kiro, so I think that actually works fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. For a second, I wanted to name him Simba, but I think he'll be fine as Kiro. And Amber, on your last couple days of life, I think you and Sunstone would want to have a baby. We're currently, I'm gonna call out a few more times. Yep, we're not getting anything. No one's coming. No one has heard our cries. No one is paying attention. Oh, which is sad. So we'll have these guys meet. So I have Sunstone here with his mask, which is good. So we have B and C. He has good eyesight. Everything is fine with him. Is there anything we want to add? Probably add in that nimble fingers. Just because he does take after his father with his very lazy, beautiful personality. I don't think there's anything. Peacock tail. I'm adding that. I'm adding peacock tail. He could potentially be the start of a peacock tail line. That is what I think would be great for Sunstone. So I don't think, yeah, he wouldn't be able to mate with Dart, but he could have peacock tail babies. Ah, yes. Okay. That is perfection. I'm actually very happy about that. We'll actually put that down as well, since she's not going to be mating with Riyadh anymore. They have 3 babies together. They're perfectly happy. So he's going to take over Alios's spot, I feel like, as the secondary. Yeah, the second oldest male. I think Riyadh would consider it his responsibility to look after the family by bringing in the major production of food. Azalea would probably just sit here and look after her little brother. Leo is very adventurous. I think he would want to go off and see if he could hunt down maybe some moles or those bunnies that his father said are always very elusive in the grass. So let's have these two mate and put down a nest, and they'll pick up some berries. I think Sunstone would just be like, I'm perfectly fine with this. Let's see if we can smell any other roots for Arasil to look for. We have a lot of healing plants, which is actually a great thing. There are so many bunnies out that way. I think Rose would just follow after her uncle out that way. I think she wouldn't want to stay too close to the nest for long. Gonya, I think, is gonna just hop out and allow her mother to have one more baby with Retsu. Since Dart is actually not that old, she's not that old, so she'll be around for a little bit longer when Retsu passes away in the next couple days. So let's see what we're going to find. I think Amber should be able to have at least 2 of Sunstone's babies. Alright. This little one is Komace. She does not have his pattern. Oh, I wish she had his pattern. Come on, guys. I want that pattern. I want Sunstone's final baby to be amazing. So we're just gonna sit them together, and hopefully she'll have another creature that has his amazing pattern, and hopefully has the peacock tail, that female peacock tail that peacock tail in their inactive traits. But Komace has it in her inactive as well, so it has no effect on female nichelings, but on male nichelings it's apparently very big and beautiful. So let's see if we can kind of work that into our tribe, or at least hopefully this section of our line. I think that would be an amazing thing for Sunstone to contribute. But we need to name her. She's absolutely plainly adorable. She doesn't have any flourishes to her, but she has those beautiful green eyes. Let's see. She's not fierce like the rest of her family, so I don't know if we want to name her anything warrior-like. But I do have, I do think Sunstone would name his children after the practice of his family. So I think he would name them after gemstones. So I think he would name her Jade because of her eyes. So Jade, the beautiful little Jade. Oh, this is so fun. I absolutely adore this. We are getting invaded by Krabbits. Oh goodness. Okay, so we'll have Retsu whack at this, and hopefully he'll be able to take care of it. Another baby! And it's another girl. Oh my gosh. Guys, we have another girl. Oh, wow. That's fine. We'll see what we can do. I'm trying to limit our tribe size, if you guys haven't noticed, because I have a tendency to have really large tribes, and I don't really want to have too big of a tribe. I want us to get really intimately acquainted with everyone in our tribes at all times. So I don't want to have another baby with Dart and Retsu because they've had 3 beautiful girls, and the latest little girl, let me see if I can look at her, Koana. She has that scorpion tail, so she is venomous and fierce, and look at that claw. She's the only one who has the claw. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be strong. She is 3 strength. I like her. And she has nimble fingers. Oh my goodness. She is that look of her that looks like she'd just be like sitting there quietly, no one would think twice about her. And then whack, she'd hit them with it. I want to name her something fun. I'm trying to think. We can name her Thorn. Oh yes, that is the name I want. She can be named Thorn. So we have Rose, Thorn, and Gonya, the three daughters of the Scorpion Tail line. Dart's 3 daughters who are going to be, like, I think of them as like three partners in crime. I feel like these 3 are going to get into a ton of trouble. Let's have Leo come this way, and he can help with the Crabbit infestation. I think he would have heard his family's cries, Sunstone coming over and being like, this is ridiculous, I hate these, why are they over here, why are they bothering my children? And he would come by just to try and be the hero. Arasil, I think, would try and continue to look for a mate of some kind. He does not have any prospects around here, so he can poison a bunny? You can poison bunnies? I can't even see it. That's so weird. Let's see if we can call for Rose. Let's see if you can go look for some people. I think Rose, because she's a little bit different from her mother, she's not as she thinks before she acts, I suppose. I'm not sure how to explain that any better. So I think she would definitely be sitting near Jabir and listening to him talk about Rose's grandmother's teachings, grandmother Iskra, about all of the things that she told the family about how to take care and be welcoming to wanderers, and how that everyone has their faults and their traits that may not be as desirable, but they are still valuable. And I think Rose would take that to heart. I think that's something that Jabir would kind of pass on to her. Dart follows her mother's teachings, of course, but she's not as devoutly inspired as Jabir is, who sits on the stump day after day calling for Nishlings to let them know that we are here and that will accept them no matter what. So I think it's a good lesson for her to learn. And Amber, oh no, Amber, this is Amber's last day. Oh goodness, she'll be leaving behind so many beautiful babies. Oh goodness. And then Riyadh will have to sit by and protect them, and Sunstone, I suppose, will be the one to tell them stories. The one would have to be the one to tell them all the stories of the Whale Island and what their mother, or at least what his mother, encouraged him to do, which would be to go forth and explore. And even though it wasn't his calling, he knows some of the creatures of this generation will have to take up the call, because currently they can't always stay in one place. His brother Alios wanted to, but I think Sunstone slowly became to realize that as his years came upon him, I guess since we have 3 days left, as his years came upon him, that even though he would like to sit around and pick berries, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's best for all nichelings, that it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best way to live, and that all creatures should be able to choose what they would like to do. So I think he's going to be telling them stories about whales and oceans and archipelagos and seas that go on for miles, things that he'd never actually seen, but things that his mother had seen previously. So let's skip the day. Let's see what Amber's last baby is going to look like, and hopefully we'll be able to get Jabir to introduce at least one more nicheling into the tribe. Hopefully this call thing will work out. Good gosh. Goodbye Amber. She's left us a beautiful girl with that amazing mask. Oh my gosh, yay. Oh wow. And she doesn't have the peacock. Oh my goodness. So I guess Jade is going to be the one to pass that around along with Remy. Remy, I think we're going to have to name her. Ooh, we have to name her something interesting too. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna have to give her a great name. Let's name her, since she's going to be her father Sunstone's final child, we're gonna name her Solera. Not necessarily a gem name, but it's because she has his similar coloring and a similar pattern to him. I think she is going to kind of be like a spiritual successor to him. She's going to have his same like disposition for relaxing in the sunshine, but I think she's going to be a little bit more driven than he was, which I think he will hopefully be able to impart on. Creature! Guys, this is perfect. Oh wow, why can't babies invite creatures? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, so this creature has A and D immunity. Will they be a great mate? Yes! Victory! I'm just I feel better. Guys, we found another creature who might be able to help us in the like passing down of genes for Sunstone and possibly for Aerosol. So I think this is a great time for us to end this part right here, you guys. This little one, Lacoise, might be a great addition to our tribe that takes in wanderers. Maybe she heard Jabir's cries and crossed across some of these tiny little islands just to get all the way over to us. So I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys have any ideas for any of our other baby names, because it looks like Lacoise is going to be having a good number of babies while she's with us. And if you guys have any ideas for which port we should go to next to continue to look for Whale Island, maybe we'll go over here. Maybe we'll send our babies over here. I think since this is closer, we might go this way. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.